Hey there everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Today I'm going to come on and show you how to do this this bunny rabbit that's from the Dollar Tree. Hopefully everybody's gotten one. I know some people said that they did. Hey Helen Hopper, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you being here. So we're going to do this. You're going to need some fleece. I got this at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section. Somebody had, I guess, put it on there and didn't want it. Hey Lori, hey Phyllis, thank you for coming on. Hopefully you are doing okay today. It is Friday after all, so that's a good thing. Hey Miss Robin, how are you doing? Hey Felicia, it's nice to see you. So I've got a pretty big piece. You need to go to the clearance section at Hobby Lobby because this wasn't but a few dollars and there's nothing wrong with it. Of course, I'm the one that's put the little strips here because I was going to start it. Thank you for painting the page. Hey Paula, thank you for coming on as usual. I appreciate you ladies. Hey Miss Pat, how are you doing? I was telling Miss Pat today that I was going to wing it because I didn't really know what I was going to do. So I wanted to cut strips of the fleece, okay? What I did, this is about a foot long or so. You don't have to do it a foot long. You can do it however long you want it. I'm going to show you why I said that. I had cut it just because whatever size that they had, I just went ahead and am going to use that, okay? I don't know how big this was. Hey, Miss Peggy. Hey, Sarah Penn. Thank you for coming on. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for coming on. I'm just going to cut it. This is roughly an inch or an inch and a half maybe, or an inch and a quarter. You're tired of working 10 hours this week and 6 hours tomorrow. That's a lot. 10 hours in one day. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you, Miss Pat. So I'm just going to cut them. I'm doing it the long way, or actually not the longest way, but the shorter way. On here, you can do it however you would like. You can do it as thin as you like. It's just going to take longer if you do smaller strips. So what I did was just cut this. I wanted to see basically and I'm just doing this, okay? I'm not trying to measure to make sure I get the same length of material or the same width or anything. So I'm going to take it and we're going to cut it in half. But we're actually going to see how it's not even or anything, okay? You can kind of make them more even if you want to. I'm terrible at trying to be exact. So I'm just going to cut this because it's this long. So roughly, this is longer than like a foot. So I cut part of it off, or I'm going to with these, but I cut this much off at the bottom because it stuck out way too far for me. I want it to stick out some, but I'll show you. We're going to do several strips here, and then I'll cut them to make them all match because you want it to look nice all the way around evenly, okay? So I'm just going to cut the strips. We're just going to eyeball it. We're not going to measure or anything. This really doesn't require that. You don't have to be perfect. The bunny rabbit doesn't have to be perfect. So we're just going to do it this way. On my way home today, hey Beth Hurley, your neighbors have an electrical problem, so may lose you. Well, you can always watch the replay. That's perfectly fine. All right, so we're going to cut this one in half, and we're going to go to the next one until we get several strips anyway. I don't know how many we're going to need because I didn't measure that either. I'm just winging it today, okay? Did anybody do anything fun today, or did we all work, or what happened? What did y'all do? Hey Brenda, thank you for coming on. Okay. So that they'll be pretty even, I'm just putting it down the middle just like that, and then we're just going to keep going. I'm going to do a couple more strips, and then I'm going to show you what to do, or what I'm going to do with it. You can do whatever you would like, but this will give you an idea of something else to do with the rabbit. You worked, and Paula said she cleaned the house. I need to clean my craft room. I keep bringing in more stuff and not putting it up, and so I have a bunch of things in the floor over there. So I need to clean mine up desperately. I want to show y'all a few things. I went to Dollar Tree today. I wasn't going to go. I thought I'm going to go because, hey Jason, because they might have something new in the Easter section. I didn't get a whole lot because I don't want to spend $1.25 on stuff, but I got a couple little things. And then I also went to an estate sale, and I bought a few things there as well, and I'll show y'all what I got, except for I got a scale that was for a baby scale. It looks like one that's from the hospital. I don't know where these people got it. And when I went in the house, it smelled like my grandmother's house. You know, that old kind of musty type of smell. It just kind of took me back to my childhood. Hey, Miss Martha. Thank you for coming on. So I don't know if y'all been in some houses like that. So that person must have been fairly old when they passed away. And it kind of makes me sad too when I buy stuff, because I feel like I'm taking all their possessions, because I know one day somebody's going to be in here getting all my craft stuff, and I'm going to be upset. I'm going to look over them and say, y'all don't do anything bad with that. So hopefully I need to start making things out of what I have and not going to get anything unless I absolutely want something specific for a craft, because I have so many things in here. So many canvases, so many wood things, and we can make stuff out of those. So I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So we've got several strips here, okay? And we're going to take them off a little bit at the bottom. So this is one of them that I had already taken off. So you're just going to take your strips and you're going to put it on top of this one after you measure how far out you want it, because you may want it a little bit less out, or you might want it a little bit more. So you may not want to take any of it off. But I'm going to take it off, and I'm just going to take these pieces and set them to the side. So they're all fairly the same. They don't have to be perfect though, as I said. So I'm just going to cut these, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. I also have a baby blanket from the Dollar Tree. This one's one that's already cut. I have the same problem. I buy, and it stays in my bedroom. I did that before I started doing this, Miss Pat, and I've just added to it, of course. So I've got to start using some things. I need to come up with some things that I already have so I can get rid of some of it and then worry about getting more. But prices are just so expensive. All right, so one side is a little bit flatter than the other one. This is more fuzzy, okay? So it doesn't matter which side you use. Boy, those really aren't straight, are they? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which side. They're not too different. I think I'm going to use the fluffy side out, okay? So when you're doing this, I'm going to start up here at the corner. So you're going to have one that's above this little bar right here. So you want your bent piece, you want to bend it in half, okay? You want that out towards the edge, okay? And then you're going to go under the bunny rabbit, and then you're going to take the open slot and you're going to do it this way, okay? And so that's the way I'm going to start my bunny, and we're going to go all the way around it. Hey there, Miss Rhonda. Thank you for coming on. So I'm going to take one. I don't know. We're probably going to need some more strips. But we're just going to go with this. I just thought the fleece would look cute and fuzzy. And we could put him a face on too. And I may end up having to cut this. If you don't get them exactly right, then they're not going to be. See, and this one is the other side. So let me turn it over. We want the fuzzy side out, or you can do the slick side out. Hey, Wendy. Everybody knows Miss Rhonda. They're saying hello to Miss Rhonda. That's so sweet. All right, so do it in half. Make sure that the folded part is underneath on the outside, and then put it through the hole. If you do it the other way, it's going to go, all of this part right here will go towards the inside. Did you have a good day off, Miss Wendy? So we're just going to keep going until we get it filled up some. Tell John I'm still waiting on that recipe that I asked him for. So I'm going to keep going. Thank you for saying we're beautiful, Miss Rhonda. I've got some great followers. So I'm going to put this a little bit close together, okay? Because you want it to be really tight so it looks really cute, okay? And I don't know if I want to use, that's a good thing, Miss Wendy. If I want to use the pink for the top or if I want to use the brown. So we'll see. We're just going to look. Like I said, I'm winging it today. So we're just going to keep going. So obviously you need a good amount of strips, okay? So we're just going to keep going. And make sure that you get it over that little line right there. John just said he needed to get you the recipe. I'm so glad. I need the recipe. He made some chicken and dumplings, ladies, and it was so delicious. Delicious. Whew, that was so good. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites anyway. All right, so we're going to keep going. Sounds good. It does on a cold day, doesn't it? Really does. And it's cold here. I don't know how it is everywhere else. So we're just going to keep going, and you want to make sure that you push it around. And I kind of thought of doing a disc in the middle and putting a face on it. We'll see when we get done and see what it looks like. It was snowing there. Oh, you're kidding. I didn't see anything, but of course I was inside, so I don't know. Lord have mercy. I don't want any more snow. I'm ready for spring. How is everybody else? Y'all like the cold, or you like warm weather like I do? We had a little snow and ice today. Lordy, I'm tired of winter. Sarah, where do you live? All right, so we're going to have to cut some more. We don't ever see snow. Wow. All right, this is the long way. This is the short way, so we need to go this way. In case we don't need to use the whole thing, I don't want to do strips because you never know what we're going to use. You're absolutely ready for summer, so am I. You know how I am. I'd rather warm weather. I live in South Louisiana. Yeah, I wouldn't think y'all would have any snow. I know y'all have floods and stuff, though. Hey, Christy. Ooh, snow and ice there. Be careful if you got snow and ice in your area. I know a lot of you stay in a good bit. It's a pretty color brown. Yeah, I thought it, you know, most people are doing white or cream color Easter bunnies. I'm going to do a brown one. And I like this. I got a lot of fleece in that area. I don't know why people want to, you know, get something and then put it back. They don't want it anymore. But it helps me because it's a lot cheaper. Miss Rhonda is your best friend and neighbor. Well, I'm so glad to have both of you here today. I appreciate you watching me. Ooh, I've made this one really big, didn't I? That's not very good. You don't want to be without power, right, Tanya? No. We were out of power for a little bit. But luckily, it was on a Thursday when I'm not normally on here, because I wasn't going to be able to get on because my power, my battery on my phone was about out. It was terrible. It's fleece that I got at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section. But it's not because it's on clearance. It's just that somebody had put it back or brought it back. It does look like felt though, but it is fleece. I had to read the little thing to make sure what it was. Hey, Miss Nelda, because it looks like fleece, but it is, I mean, it's fleece instead of felt. All right. I'm going to cut this and then we'll do some more. We'll just cut it as we need it. How are you doing today, Miss Nelda? When you get this far, you might as well do it like this. All right. So I'm going to take it and go in half. Just like I did before. Does anybody have any plans for this weekend? Hopefully everybody will come tomorrow night. I'm doing good, Miss Nelda. Come tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and we're going to start our auction. And I think I'm going to run it through Wednesday. Boy, this is really bad. This one's thick. Let me see if I can cut part of this off. There we go. And we'll run it for several days in case people can't get on. And that way everybody has a chance. Staying warm, that's for sure. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't plan on going out the rest of the weekend. Oh, I forgot to cut some. All right, let's see. Let me get some together and take off about this much. I think one side's one and one's the other, but we'll just take off this much. And just use this for our template. You're going to a wedding in Holly Springs? Well, that sounds nice. Who's getting married? Wish them well for me. Hey, Miss Dreama. All right, so now I've got it. Just make sure that you put the like sides together. If you decide to do the slicker side, then make sure you get all of them that way. This one, because it's a bunny rabbit that I'm doing, I'm going to do it. It's okay, Miss Dreama. I'm going to do all the fuzzy side instead. It's okay. Too bad you don't live next to me. You could cook for me. I actually cooked earlier. I was going to stop and get something to eat, and I decided to not do that and come home and fix some salmon that I had. I bought it at Sam's yesterday when I was coming home. Okay. So some of them are a little bit thicker than others, but that's all right. Chicken? No, I did salmon. It was those salmon that come at Sam's that have the seafood stuff in the inside. It does go pretty quick. Hey, Christine. Thank you for coming on. Does your mom still cook? No, she doesn't. And I don't even know if she heats up anything. She might. She does have a microwave, Miss Nelda. Her neighbor brings her food, and this other lady's supposed to be doing it, but I'm not sure if she is or not. I haven't really asked my mother. She was supposed to come by once a week. You're fixing Nacho Bel Grandes. That sounds good. I'm going to cut some more. It looks like we're going to need, I don't know, like 6 or 7 more at least on the bottom part. And then we'll decide what we're going to do for the top. So let me cut this. I don't want everybody to get bored. And we'll figure out what we're going to do. You know, Wendy, I said I wasn't, she sure does have a good neighbor, Miss Wendy. I said I wasn't going to buy anything, but of course I did buy a little bit today. And I also got some ribbon at Sam's last night because I saw a new one. Is Megan on there? Did somebody give me stars? Y'all are so sweet. Today's the first day that I was able to get stars, y'all. And I was very shocked. Thank you so much, whoever did that. It doesn't say. I'm not sure how to do it to be able to tell. Megan, how are you today? Yay! Y'all are so sweet. Y'all don't have to do that. I appreciate you just being here. You ladies are so sweet. I just happened to see that looking up. Star party, let's go. Lord have mercy. I appreciate y'all just being here. I like to talk to you ladies. I like seeing my friends from work too. All right. Let me try to hold this up. It's not doing too well. Let me do it this way. Let's see. Now I'm starting to make them smaller. I need to be careful. All right, let me try to hold it up. Bought some tomato cages at Dollar General. I didn't know they had tomato cages. How big are they? I've never seen tomato cages there. That's awesome. Are they smaller? I might need to go up to mine. But I just don't want to get out. I wanted to try to stay in for the weekend. Didn't notice that until you did that. The stars. Yeah, I didn't, it asked me if I wanted to do it when I got on to put my description in there. I was like, oh, for real? And last night I spoke to, does anybody watch Marie Pereira? I can't remember her page. I think it's Treasure Box Creations. Do y'all watch her? If you don't, you need to go and see her. She's really sweet. She called me last night to thank me for what I sent her. And we talked for like 2 or 3 hours. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. All right. So we're going to do these in half again. Let me get all of them cut. From time to time, yes. She's really sweet, isn't she, Miss Pat? And we talked for a long time, and it was like 10 o'clock last night. I can't believe that I stayed on the phone that long or on the video. We actually were videoing. Hey, Miss Deb, thank you for coming on. And she's the one that told me that my settings were wrong, and she told me I needed to change it, and so I changed it because I didn't know the difference. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit off, and then we're going to use this for our pattern so we can do all of these the same. Is everybody looking forward to doing the auction? Does anybody have an eye on anything? Did you have a good day today, Miss Deb? Hopefully you did. So you can keep these little pieces even if you use it inside something to stuff it. So keep all of these. I started doing that because Justin said that he did that, and I thought that was a good idea to use it as stuffing. Whoop. I did it wrong. I got to turn it around because I can't. I got to do it underneath. Well, it's funny when you're right-handed. You got to do it a certain way. Yeah, it's a really good idea. That way you don't throw anything away. I've got a bag on the door, so I can just stick all my little pieces in there. So that's a good way not to waste anything. Look at that. I did this one the wrong way. Boy, you can tell the difference. There we go. Well, you got to try to do them exactly in the center and pull it. Let me see if I can get one more. This one's a little thicker, so we'll use it. And we're just going to go past the ear. Hey, Miss Elaine. How are you doing? All right, so we're just going to keep going. You want to make sure you get your pieces together, or you're going to have one longer than the other one. I've noticed that. But you can always cut it. You were napping? Well, that's quite all right. I probably should be napping too. But not right now, but I'm surprised I'm not really tired since I stayed up so late last night. I just can't believe I stayed up that late. What have you missed? I had some material. This is fleece that I got at the clearance section at Hobby Lobby, and it's a big piece. So we're cutting it into strips. They're about a foot long, and we're just going to keep putting this on like this. We're doing the strips. You put the corner or the loop on the outside underneath. Let me see here. I'm going to try to do one in the middle because it's going to be a gap there if you don't. We're going to see. I may not like it there. We're just winging it today. All right, I'm going to get one more and stick it in here. All right, so let me cut these just a little bit so they're a little bit together there. Okay, so here's the bottom portion of our bunny rabbit, okay? We may want to cut it. I just thought we wanted it a little fluffy. And we're going to do the ears as well. Do you think we ought to do brown or pink? Or we can do a few of the pink inside of the brown. I don't know what I want to do. I haven't really... We're winging it tonight. And this is the fleece baby blanket at Dollar Tree, and I have like 3 or 4 of them that I bought when they were still $1, because you can use this as material. So it'll be pink on the top, pink inside the brown, like I did this way, or like do some strips in between. Which way, Megan? All right, so we need to go on and finish the bunny. Pink inside the brown probably would look cute. Okay. All right, so we may want to do smaller pieces. I'm going to cut this, is what I'm going to do for the ears. And we're going to do it half the size we did for the body, if I can make it do right. Pink inside the brown. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to work better. So do it half of what you were doing it. Whoops. Go the right way, though. So we're going to do it the same, but we're going to make it shorter. All right, so let me do some more cuts here. And figure out which side's the... So we're going to make an all brown bunny. It's easier this way. What would it look like combining the colors at the same time? Probably good. Let me see. We shall see. We can experiment, can't we? Since we're winging it anyway. I'm going to definitely put some pink on there. It'll look like chocolate and strawberry ice cream. So then we're going to have vanilla. All right, let's see. All right, let me do one more. Because this will do a lot more since we're doing it half. If I don't... Boy, that strip's really thin, but that's okay. Because we get 4 pieces out of this. We're going to do it just like this, and then we're going to take both of the loops and cut the loops. So we can have 4 different pieces. And it may be we'll have to cut them, because this one is the one that was the right size. But we're just going to do these. I'll just have to cut all of them. Thank you for sprinkling the page. So we've got enough probably to do the rest of this, maybe. Let's see. One more here. Just make them kind of even. Just so we'll have all the same size. Alright, so make sure you do the right side, which I'm doing the fuzzy. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to have to cut them, because I didn't cut these. But we'll cut it when we're done. Goes fairly quickly. Because this has only got one little loop instead of all the ones at the bottom for the bunny rabbit. What are y'all watching on TV right now? Hey, Deborah. Anybody watching anything now that the Olympics is over with? My shows are back on. I watch A Million Little Things. Does anybody watch that? NCIS? Dead to Me? Is that the name of a show? I've never heard of that. You could be answering something else though. Oh, it's dead to you? You don't... Is that what you mean? Hubby is on the cooking channel. Has it on the cooking channel. I don't like to cook that much. Do y'all cook a lot? TCM old movies. Yes, Netflix. Well, ain't that cool? What's it about, Megan? 'Cause I don't watch that. I don't have Netflix. Elaine watches it. That's funny. Dead to Me. I've never heard of it. You cook a lot, Miss Dreama? What's y'all's favorite thing to cook? Hey, Miss Donna. Thank you for coming on. We're making our bunny rabbit from the Dollar Tree out of the wire bunny. We're almost done with this. I guess I'm gonna need more. Gosh. When you're not painting, you're cooking. Yeah, I know you paint a lot, Miss Elaine. Christina Applegate, her husband is killed in a hit and run. It spirals out of control from there. Ooh, it does sound good. I don't really have a favorite. You just cook. Well, that's good. Like I said, I wish somebody'd cook for me. All right, so let me see here. We're gonna cut some of these a little bit. They're a little bit too long. We don't want them this long up here, especially. Don't cut your fingers. It needs like an inch off of that because I didn't cut them to begin with. So I guess this time, ow, I'll cut it. Court TV. There's some good court cases on there. I don't watch court TV either. I guess that's reality shows on court TV, real cases and stuff. All right. Wonder if I cut it like this, I can cut it a lot quicker, huh? Well, that was a lot quicker. I guess I should have cut my strips before coming on here. What have I done here? I don't think I'm doing it right. Wait a minute. I guess it would help if I had both pieces on there. So this one will be a little bit wider and thinner. This might take up the whole thing. I don't even know how many. But it's going quicker this way. You watch a lot of BritBox because you love British movies and mysteries. Well, that's cool. I don't watch too much of that. I don't have some channels, I guess. I need to get some different ones because I want the one with Yellowstone on it, maybe 1883. Look at that, what I did to that one. That's pitiful. I gotta cut that much off anyway. Thank goodness, since I messed that one up some. She's saying hey to you, Miss Janet. Let's see here. Cut it and then cut it in half. But remember, we got to cut some of these a little bit smaller. But we'll do that once we get them even, or fairly even. Alright, so I'm going to cut about 1 inch off is what I said. That's what it looked like anyway to me. You have Prime. Does that have all of that on there? Does that have Yellowstone on it? On Prime? Because maybe I need to think about getting Prime. I'm going to go from the left and we'll go in the middle all at the same time. So let me make sure I got the right side. There we go. Yes, it has a lot. As long as it has Yellowstone, because that's the only thing, if I get anything different, it's going to be for Yellowstone. So I'm going to have to look at that and make sure that it's on Prime. Hey Tommy Sue, thank you for coming on. We're trying to do our bunny rabbit. I'm almost finished with his ears. I've cut my strips of fleece. Hey Miss Vera. Did y'all have a good day today? Ladies that are coming in now. Okay, we're almost there. When we get to the middle, I'll see we may not need but 1 strip. I guess it depends on what it looks like. I may do them together. Sorry, I had to turn the heat off. I'm about to burn up. I forget when I have a sweater on that I get Amazon Prime. I've watched 4 seasons. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it is on there. Miss Elaine knows about that Prime. So I want to make sure. Is 1883 on there on Prime? Because I've only, on Peacock, I have it as part of my plan for whatever reason. And I didn't even know I had that. And it only has the 3 seasons right now. So I'm dying for it to be the 4th season. Maybe after that, I'll go ahead and get Prime or something. Because I need it to order things. Ooh, 1883 is on Prime, Miss Dreama. Because I need it. I need to watch both of them. So it'll be worth it. Not sure. You haven't checked it all. It's cheaper for sure. Yeah, I need to see if it's going to be cheaper to do that. Never heard of 1883, Miss Martha. It's the prequel to the Yellowstone. Hey, Miss Tina. How are you? We're doing our bunny rabbit. We're almost finished with the brown part. Let's see. It looks like I'm gonna end up having to do some more. It's a good thing it was a big piece. You don't think it's going to use this many, but it sure has. Let's see, how are we going to do this part? I obviously didn't think this through too much. You are tying them on. Yes, ma'am. Or are you tying them on? Yes, ma'am. I guess they could go on top of each other. Because see, these are going to go this way and that's going to go this way. But I guess you have to a little bit. You never watched Yellowstone? Maybe oh, you need to check it out, girl. And it does have some foul language on it, so be prepared. But if you can look past the foul language, which is not a problem for me, then you can watch a good show, let me tell you, because Rip is my fella. Love me some Rip. And I don't think he even looks that good in person on what he looks like in real life. He needs to dye his hair in real life to black, because he looking good. You know, if we do these to the inside, wonder what that'll look like. Let's see here. Let me finish them. I gotta get some more strips again. But it's good. You need to look it up so you'll know what I'm talking about. Miss Elaine watches it. We like us some Rip. What if you just fill in the ears with rather pink? Yeah, I just was fiddling with it to make it go on the inside. Let me see here. I'm going to try to do the pink. Boy, I'm really cutting the heck out of this. All right. And cut a little bit off here and there. All right, let's just see. Gotta finish the inside of this part. Never heard of Rip till he started watching me. Well, he's just, I don't know, there's just something about him. I love Kevin Costner though. Woo, Kevin Costner's some hot old man, older man. Let me tell you, he don't look older. He looking good to me. His wife is a lucky woman. Okay, we got to cut some of this because it's too long. Right in here especially. You don't want it to be right in the middle. And I'm just fiddling with it. Let's see, we got 2 more maybe. My daughter told me I wouldn't like it. Probably because of the language. You just have to overlook that. It's really a good show. I'm too funny. Woo, but he is. He's some good looking man, let me tell you. I guess when you're single, you think all those kind of things. At least I do. Because they sure aren't here in Memphis, let's put it that way. All right, let's see. We're going to put it on the outside. Let me just see. I was just fiddling with it. And we're going to see about putting it either the pink through the back of it or we can do it throughout. Let me cut some of these off. I don't like that. And this one's a little bit long. All right. Because these kind of just go up in the way. We'll figure it out. All right. So let me get the pieces off. That's kind of cute. Okay, like this. But we can take the pink and we can go on the back of it. Like put a piece here. Like that. And put it back here. What do y'all think? Or do you want me to do them in strips and put them with it? Or we could do the ears by themselves with the pink. Let's try that. Let me look. Let me get another one. Ooh. I got attacking bunnies. So you want to take this and be able to cut it a little bit bigger than your pink, because you want it to go on the outside or behind, actually, of the brown. Yeah, you can try to watch it. The first show, though, is kind of really bad. So you may not want to look at the very first one. I'm just going to kind of cut them like this just to see how they are. And we're going to make 2 of these. So let me just see where this goes. I'm going to pinch a piece right there where I know to end it. Pink in the ears. I think pink in the ears too. So let's see. We're just going to go make it just like an ear. And then I'm going to just cut this part off like this, okay? So we just kind of want it. I'm going to see if this does. Let me see how this looks here. Which side looks better? This one's got the knots. This one has it like this. And I kind of like this part to be showing. I don't guess it matters. I kind of, either way, right? But we're going to kind of flip these up a little bit. And we're going to just do it this way. Let me just see what it looks like. We're just going to put it on. And y'all tell me what you think. Just like that. You think that looks okay? I'm going to take this and I'm just going to, we're going to cut part of this. It's going to get too much in the way. So make sure that these right here at the top are not that far up. Yes, everybody says. Okay, let me cut 2 of them, because that's the thing to do. All right. Let's just see. We want it to kind of be down here. We'll get both of them basically the same. And they don't have to be the same perfect one. Just make it a little bit bigger. Because the brown will cover it up. All right, so I've got 2 basically the same. And then we're just going to take our hot glue and we're just going to go over the edge of this. I'm just going to take this. We're going to go as fast as we can. Just like that. And just watch your fingers. Let's see if I can do this. You want to lay this back, lay that back a little bit. See if I can do this. Probably should have done one part of it and then did the other. May have to do that in some. Let's just see. See, and you want to make sure that these pieces stick up here. I got a million little bitty pieces. Yeah, good scissors. These are some of my scissors that I use for just fabric. You know, your mom always said to make sure, she would say, "You're not getting my good scissors, are you? My fabric scissors." I'm like, "No, ma'am, I'm not. I've got the ugly ones." So, it's funny what you remember about your parents and things that they asked or told you growing up. Whoop. Forgot to put this on the inside. You want it to be on the inside so it can have a little bit of fluffiness up above there. All right, so let's see. Here's the pink. And you like it just plain at the bottom? Let me see. Let me look at it. Look at all these pieces everywhere. Maybe it needs to be closer. Let me cut this side too. Don't want too much right up here. But you can cut it however you want to. See, these are kind of, there we go. We'll flip some around. That way. There, this one really. All right. I don't know if this piece is right here. They ought to go in, you think? Like that. Hey, Manny. Do you have any burlap for the face? I do have some in the drawer in there. If y'all think burlap. Look, he's giving us our Spanish lesson. All right, let me cut this off. Now that looks funny. Do you want me to go get the burlap? Or do you think it ought to just be this way? It looks good like this. I kind of like it. It doesn't matter. The burlap would be cute, or some lace might look cute. I bought this off of Amazon. I had seen what Barb did with it. With this part. That was funny. Yeah, I'm goofy today. Whatever. Let me get my chair. Keep falling off. Yes, I like the mask look. Okay, me too. All right, let me... You know, when y'all go to estate sales and stuff, they had one of these today. And I bought it for $1. And these are like $4 or $5 at Walmart. So, you can... I'm going to try to do this later. We won't do this tonight because it'll take a long time for this. But I want to see if I can do something different with it instead of just putting it round and round. But we'll see. But I got like 25 feet of that. So it's kind of like Dollar Tree. But Dollar Tree is a little bit softer. And this one is a little bit harder. So, but that's okay. But the bunny's cute. And we can put a bow up there. Or we can put a bow down here and make it a boy. I'll decide what I do. I guess with the pink, it doesn't really matter because that's what they have on the inside. It needs a big bling brooch. Well, you know, I have a... Look, I got these from Totally Dazzled. But it's a cross, though. That's a big bling. Where at, Manny? Where does it need the brooch? I got some Totally Dazzled stuff. Let me see. These are big too, but that one maybe on the side. Look at these. I got these at Totally Dazzled. And this one that kind of is like a, I don't know, a question, or a, what do you call that? A comma. Looks like a comma. And then I got some smaller ones. I got one crown. Let me, this one, let me do the comma. The comma will kind of go on there on the side. Let's just see. But I got a lot of bling in. Look, and it's a pin. So you don't even have to, let me do it kind of on the bottom side. Let me see. I don't know. That may be the wrong one for it. Bow with bling in the center. Yeah, I don't think this is a good one for this. Let's see what we can do. Let me take it off. I've got all my ribbon right over here. I'll show you what I got. The flowers are really pretty. I almost couldn't pick. Bow with the bling in the center. So let me show you what I got. Isn't it pretty? And this can be for a lot of things because it's just all different colors. You like the flowers or these flowers? These are big. So it'd be a big bow maybe. But both of them have pink. And then we can pick a bling. I couldn't get this in the box. It is pretty ribbon, that's for sure. Which one do y'all like the best for this? I mean, this is going to be a thinner one. It's a 1.5, and these are 2-inch, I think. 2.5. These are 2.5 inch. So I don't know if we should do a big one or a small one. I guess I could open them up and find out, huh? The pink floral. Okay. This one's got the most pink in it. Y'all need to go to Sam's Club and see if they have another shipment, because this was another shipment and they had it in a different place. The 1.5 would look good. Well, this one's the 2.5. Let me, which one? This one or this one? I think this one. I don't know. We'll just look. I can open it up and find out. And this has got 50 yards on it. This will last forever. Let me see here. We're just going to do a bow. We're just going to take some strips, just about this size. Okay, like that. We're going to do several of those, so let's do this. All right, let me cut that, and then we'll cut all these. That way they're all together. All right, so we got 4 pieces that are about 2 feet long. And you're going to take them and you're going to just fold all of them. Fold them at first. I think we're going to need 5 or 6 though instead of 4. But we'll see. We're going to take it. We're going to do one way and one the other way and kind of overlap them like this. And then we're going to do the same thing with these 2 that are left. And we're going to do them, and then they're going to be opposite, okay? So it's going to be just like this, and then we're going to take a piece. We could take a small piece, but we're just going to take this. We're just going to cut some and take it and go around this. And it probably would be better if we do 6. Diana said 1.5 also, so that's what we're doing. This is pretty yellow and pink. It's definitely Easter. Woo, got a nose itch. All right, so we're just going to fill this out. These are wired, so we're just going to pull them out like that. and just kind of have it like that. And I think I'm gonna cut like that. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna, we could put it up here, or we could do it down at the bottom. Which one do y'all think? Maybe it kind of needs it at the top. You love the colors? And we could even do it smaller than this. I've just got it pretty big. It probably would look better. You know, if you do this like this, it's going to make it prettier. Just like this. But it probably needed about 6. And everybody thinks that the top, so I agree with you. So I'm going to take a bunch of glue and put right here in the center. And we're just going to put it right in the middle up here. Ooh, got a nose itch. All right. So we want to fluff it out a little bit. See, it would be better if it had 6. But let's put the bling in there. I didn't want to make it too puffy so the bling would fit good. What do y'all think? Let's see. I kind of... Is that too little? What about this one? Isn't that pretty? I got this one at Hobby Lobby. And it is a button. Maybe off to the side. I already put it in the middle. Uh-oh. That's kind of pretty with that one. I didn't put it on yet, but what do you think? The pearl or, let's see. We could do this one pearl or this one, either one. This one's pretty big. And then I might have some in this case. This one doesn't have any. But I have other ones over here. And I bought 2 of these today. And this is from Totally Dazzled as well. So maybe I'll use that. And it's a pin, so you could pin it on and then use it for something else. This one's not too big. Let's see. Let me put it higher up because it's not doing right if you don't. I don't pinch myself here. Here we go. And what do y'all think? Give me some hearts if you like it. I think it's cute with the pink in the background. That looks cute. Definitely cute. You love it, Miss Dreama? I think it turned out really cute. And you can make your ribbon here a little bit thicker. You could do 6 or even 8 petals. This is thin. See how thin and sheer it is? It just makes it prettier to me. Thank you for the hearts and for the bunny rabbits, Miss Elaine. I gotta get all these little fuzz pieces off of here. But I think it turned out cute. My bunny rabbits the ears are going backwards a little bit. I think it's just the way the wire is made instead of being straight up and down. I should have paid attention. Maybe it kind of does that. So let me just show y'all what I got. If you want to look. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. And whoever gave me the star, the stars, thank you so much. Because you don't have to do that. Let me put this one back in here because we're going to use it some other day. I know. If I can figure out where it went. I got too many of these. All right, at the Dollar Tree, this is what I got. I got one bunny butt. And I didn't even know they had those. I was going to make one. Gotta keep my receipt. I got some coins for St. Patrick's, because I'm going to do at least one little St. Patrick thing. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a little angel. I was just going to redo her a little bit, but she's pink and it's slick. And I got a chick to give to somebody. I found one chick. Okay, so whoever didn't get a chick, if you want this chick, I'll end up sending it to you. Yes, ma'am, Miss Elaine, I got it today. Today was my first time getting stars, so somebody sent me 100 stars. That was so sweet. I got some more of these. I just got one pack more, so I would have several of them. And then I got this because I want to do something with it, but it's St. Patrick's Day, and I've got to figure out what I want to do. And then I bought a little thing of buttons that they had because they had some cool colors in here. Shouldn't have bought that, but I did because I have a million buttons. You can use one, Miss Sarah. Message me your address, Miss Sarah, and I will send you the check, okay? So you can try to do one. I got 2 packages of this because I didn't have any little carrots to use. I think I had one left from last year. And they changed their bunny. Remember the other bunny? This one is a little bit cuter, but I'm going to end up, I want to use this as a pattern. You're welcome, Miss Sarah. I'll be glad to send it to you. And I thought this was cute to redo. So we'll redo this on one of the lives. Miss Elaine, you didn't have to send me anything. And look what else I got. I got some more of those marshmallows. Like I shouldn't have gotten. You're so sweet, Miss Elaine. All right. So, I got this, and it was 40% off today because they had 4-day sale on the estate sale. So, this was $10, so I got 40% off of it, so I only paid $6 for this. But this is the Memphis skyline, and I thought it was really cool. I don't have very much that's Memphis, and it looks like that it was a card or something, and somebody had matted it, so I thought that was cool. You're too funny with your marshmallows. I know, I love those things. If they're fresh, they're really, really good. I almost can eat the whole thing at one time. I'm so bad. I'm kind of like Barb is with junk. Okay, I got this because I thought we could craft with this. Let me see. It's a pretty wooden cross. And it smells good too. It's not, what do you call that stuff? The cedar. It's not cedar. But it smells, maybe it's the old house. I mean, it smells like an old house. I don't know. I know that's weird, but. And then I got this, but it was kind of, I don't think it was supposed to have the balls on it, but I accidentally took it with the balls because they were hanging on it. This actually, which I thought we would try to make one of these, y'all. But I got 2 red balls for extra. But it's just because they hung on there. I didn't want to pull them off. But look at what this is. This is the stuff that goes in the window. You know, the metal part of the window. Isn't she cute? I think we can do this and paint it gold. Very pretty cross. It looks like cedar. But it doesn't smell like cedar. It smells like old man or old person. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that smell. Yeah, screen. Whoop. What did I break? I hope not anything. Okay, but the angel I thought was really pretty. And so I think we could make that. And then I got 2 boxes so I could put... This says Doris on the top of it, but I got these for like 50 cents or something. So these are worth it, you know, 50 cents. I got 2 of these. They had $2 on there, but they were 40% off, so I roughly got them for $1, I guess. But that's still a good deal, because these are expensive. So I got 2 of those. And then I got, I poured a bunch of pins out, so I'm going to step on them and put it in my foot. All right, so I got a thimble. I know that's weird, but it's supposed to be a container. And I got a bunch of these for like a little bit of nothing, and they're expensive. You know, at the store, there's a bunch of these. I don't think, these are like regular pins, aren't they? Just to sew with. I don't think these go in a machine. They're not strong enough. I thought this was cute. We could use it to craft some kind of way. And I got this because I thought she was really pretty. Here, let me see if I can make it so you can read it. There we go. Ladies' Home Journal. I thought that was pretty. I don't know how much I paid for it. And then there was a bunch of old newspapers. These smell like old people too. Looks like sewing pins. They are sewing pins, but they've got a weird top to it. It's got like 2 holes. What does that mean? Not for the machine, the regular needles. These are weird though. They got 2. See? Really close. You can take off writing from a Sharpie by using alcohol. Okay. So I got several of this. I don't know what any of this stuff's about. This looks like, this says 1943, y'all. Explosion scene in Duisburg raid. North Africa costs Axis 600,000. Allies Great Haul. This was back when the war was. Look at that. How cool. And then, same thing for this. This was, let me see if I can find, it says December the 6th under here. And they wrote November 15th, and she changed it. Wow. This house was really cute. I don't see a date on here, though. Where's the date at? 1943. And my mother was born in 1942. Or maybe she was born in 43 and my dad was born in 42. It is definitely, but I just thought it was cool to have some old, there was a lot more of them, but I just grabbed some. The Sunday Statesman is the name of the newspaper. How cool is that? But I got several of them, and she really liked Princess Diana, too. There was a lot of books about Princess Diana, and I have a few, too. Ooh, I'm going to have to get those out of the floor, but here's my, look, it wasn't even taken out of the package. These are great. So I got that for $1. And look, what do you think about these for gnomes' noses? They're actually knobs, but look at that. Isn't that cute? And it's flat. So this is a good thing to look for too, so you can use it as a nose. So I got those for like 50 cents. And then I bought some other pins in here because you can't have enough pins. And then thimbles, I got 2 thimbles. And these are just regular pins. That would be perfect. I know, everything's so good. That's all I've got, except for all the ones that are in the floor. It came out of here. I had a little box, and it fell and broke open. And a bunch of them are in the bottom of the bag. See? Lord. That's all I need is to put that thing in my foot. But that's what these are the eggs. These are the eggs that I was talking about. I got pink, blue, and green, and I went out there and tried to make it like that other one. But we can do something with this and put something on the inside of it. It's flat on the bottom, so you'll be able to do it. Don't pinch yourself. I hope I don't get that in my foot. Slide a magnet. That's so genius. Gosh, you're genius. Yes. And I don't know, because I'm the one that said about the magnet for something else. But that's perfect, Miss Dreama. Yes, these are actually from Walmart. They're $1.98 for one egg. But they're pretty big. Let's see if it has a size on it. It just says jumbo egg. Whoops. So they're $1.98 is not too bad for this huge one. But you can put anything in here, a stuffed animal. We need to make a chick and put in it. So we need to work on that. And I want to make a bunny rabbit holding a carrot. We're going to do that on Sunday. You said it for nails. Yes. So, I mean, I could do it for the pins. You're exactly right. Got a wood burning tool to carve out wave pattern on an egg. And now that's a cool idea. You think it'd work on this? It's kind of thick. If I don't do it too hard, maybe it'll work. I'll use it on the one I kind of broke, because I did break the green one. Look. I was trying to use the saw, and I was wanting to cut this, but look how it made a hole, you know. It tore a little bit there. I ended up hot gluing it back together. But I could use this one and just see, Miss Elaine, because I've got a wood burning tool. We'll have to do some wood burning. That'll be fun, won't it? So I'm going to have to try this. You've been working on some chicks using pom-poms. I know I've got another chick thing I want to do. When I was a kid, I would step on thumbtacks. My poor mother had to pull them out. Oh, while I would, oh. Did you notice that you got stars? Yes, I got stars today. Thank you. I don't know who gave me the last ones. I know Miss Elaine gave me 200. You're so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Tanya, I do those big eggs for my big kids and spouses. That's a good idea. They each get 3, and I load them up. So fun. There's a gift card. Yeah, a gift card in each one. They have to find them first. How cool is that? How can they not find this thing? It's so big. Yeah, you could put gift cards in it or candy. Any little thing like fingernail clippers and stuff like that is a great idea. That's excellent. Definitely. Post so we can see. Yes, definitely post so we can see what you did with it. That's a good idea, though. That's awesome. So, definitely. So, I'm going to play with this one since I messed it up. Because, I mean, we could still use it and just leave that on the back. Or put something over the side of it. But if I'm going to play with it, I might as well do it on the one I messed up. You hide them in the yard. Do y'all have a lot of greenery in your yard? Because maybe that's how you can hide them good. Because these are awfully bright. This pink one's really bright. And then I got one that's like a blue. And this is pretty bright. The blue one. So, it's pretty cool. But these are $1.98 if anybody wants to get any at Walmart. I saw them at one of my Walmarts. Boy, I've got a lot of stuff to clean up, don't I? Tops of the eggs would be perfect. Yes, they would, wouldn't they? Ooh, this would be a good one. Huh. Okay, so maybe, maybe we'll do that. Hey, Donna. Maybe we'll take this and do it for the bee skiff or skip or whatever it's called, the hive. And then we can use this. I'll try to figure out how to do something with the burning tool. Some, they are hidden that much that they look forward to it every year. I wish I had thought of that. I should have thought of that for my kids. Do you have your auction yet? No, Miss Tina, it's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. So if you want to come on and look at things, you know, I'm going to have on there. And everybody can bid because I'm going to keep it open for a couple of days. But Saturday at 7 p.m. Central, I'm going to just show you everything. And then you can bid on it. I'm going to take a picture of each one. And you can put your bid on there. I'll put a starting bid because I want to make sure that I get my materials and stuff back, of course. And then we'll go from there. That way everybody has a chance. And you can always bid last. You know, I'll decide. I was thinking Wednesday it would give people, because we may not have a whole lot of people on here live. And some of them can't come all the time. And that way everybody will get a chance to get something if they would like it. So I will post that after tomorrow night. But I want to show everybody everything so they can, you know, see if they want anything. Because I know everybody wants those little duckies back there. And of course, the cowboy. I think those will be something somebody's going to want back there. And it's a heavy piece because it's one of those really thick. It looks like a little tabletop piece. And it's pretty heavy, but it's a pretty piece of wood. So we'll just see what we got going on, and that way everybody can have a chance. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And I may come on during the day. I've got a painting I have to paint for somebody. And so I've got to get that done. So I want to get up early to try to do that. And I'll try to come on during the day sometime. And maybe we can do one of these crafts I was just talking about with the chicks and stuff. That has to go to Elaine, the cowboy. I know, right? Hey, Miss Faye, how are you doing? We made this tonight. Let me see if I can get it. I've already been showing people what I got at the estate sale. But we made our little bunny rabbit. And this is out of this wire bunny rabbit from the Dollar Tree. So this is what we made tonight. And then I showed everybody some things. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this. Hope to craft all day tomorrow. Me too, after I get done with my painting, if I can get it done. She told me I didn't have to, you know, do it too soon, but I've kind of waited a while, so I need to get it done. She ordered it a long time ago. And it's a different kind of painting. You'll be watching me pop on. I will make sure that I tell you if I'm going to come on at a certain time. That way you'll know. I'll post it if I decide to come on. It just depends on how much of that painting I can get done. And you're welcome for the bunny rabbit. I definitely, Sarah, send me your address so I can send the little chick out. If there had been more, I would have bought more. There was only one left, and I'm surprised I got that. Hey, Vanessa. This is what we did tonight. Right here, our little bunny rabbit. So you'll have to go back and watch the replay. You were going to see that painting, please. Oh, you mean the one I'm going to do? Is that what you mean, Miss Elaine? I'll post it when I'm finished with it. It's a truck and an Indian and a military person. It's kind of bizarre. It's something that she wanted. I don't know. There's a story behind it. Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody who gave me stars. And I appreciate that. It's not necessary. I really appreciate it if you do it, but you don't have to. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Miss Tina. And I will see y'all tomorrow, definitely. And y'all have a good evening. Have a good night tonight. And I will try to post something later. I'll definitely post the bunny rabbit so everybody can see it. And y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Elaine.